Hello, my knitting friends. It is almost mid-February, so of course it is time to get ready for Christmas next year. No, really my advent calendar. I want to do it early so I have time to forget about it since I am creating my own, and that way it will be a surprise come December. So, I am going to do a different pattern. I think I'm gonna still do a scarf like I did last year, where I do it long. I knit from like end to end. I don't know how to explain. Long ways, I guess. Anyway, but I'm gonna do the coloring a little bit different, and that's what this is gonna show you. It's gonna be a little weird, but this is like day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with 2 colors. And so I want to have 2 colors going at all times. So I'm going to use a little bit thicker or a little bit bigger needles. I haven't figured out what size needles yet because I don't know what drape. I'm going to just grab some scrap yarn sometime, I don't know, in the summer or whatever, and kind of decide then. I have plenty of time to decide. But anyway, and I know it's kind of weird to see, but anyway, day 1 I will have 2 different colors. But I will carry one of the colors over to day 2. And on day 2, I open up one and I get a new color. And then I knit one of the colors from the previous day and the new color. And then I carry that, day 2's new yarn over to day 3, but I also introduce the next color of yarn. And so on and so forth. I know it's kind of a weird picture, but I'm very visual, so I had to write it down. I'm like, what? I'm so confused. I came up with this idea and I'm already confused. This is the book I have decided to read. I actually already tore it up, as you can see. This is just the front cover, and then there's like a little map. It's really cute, of this like little like knitting town or something like that. I love maps, so I decided I had to keep that. I'll just put it in the bins of where the bags are. And I will reorder this book. That way I have it on my shelf since I destroyed this one. But it is a Christmas knitting book. I've been meaning to read for a while now, and so I thought that would be a perfect book to read during next year's advent calendar. So I'm really looking forward to it. So let me show you what I've got. I'll do a brief little thing because I don't want to show it off too much. I want you guys to be able to kind of like be surprised with me. So I got 2 bins. Of course, they wouldn't fit in one bin. I got new like bigger bags this year, and I numbered them mostly because of the book. I want to make sure that I stay in order. And then you can see that some of them are closed and some of them are open. The ones that are open are still waiting on yarn. I'll get to that in just a second. So the ones that are closed already have the yarn in them. And you can see there's the book in there, and then there's also some tea, and some of them have some goodies in them as well. So what I'm doing for my yarn is I have a lot of like sock scrap yarn. Not a whole bunch. Okay, I do. But they're all in a bag ready to go for my cozy memory blanket. And I'm actually been working on my cozy memory blanket when I'm in class at school. And I get almost a square done a night, just depending on if I don't do any mistakes or how long the lecture is, yada, yada, yada. So what I'm doing is as soon as I put a square on that meter square blanket, I will take about 10 to 15 grams of that yarn and stick it in one of these bags and staple it closed. I did go in order today, but I might do random later. I haven't decided. I might just throw it in and be like, okay, that's today's, or that's that day's, and this staple it closed. Not sure. But that's what I'm gonna do. It's like I said, I just realized that all these handles are white and then all these are red. It was not on purpose whatsoever. This is so random. Now only 2 whites over here, but anyway, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm kind of waiting on to finish those, or if I finish any other socks or something. Although as soon as I finish a sock, that yarn should go into the cozy memory blanket as well. but I don't think I'm gonna get this many. I only did 5 today, so I need 20 more colors. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get 20 squares done by the end of the semester, so I might just have to just grab some and you know, make a ball real quick and throw it in. But anyway, that's my idea. I know it's really hard to explain the idea behind it. Pretty much 2 colors at once. One of the colors will bleed on to the day before. It will work out, I promise. I may write up a pattern and put it on Ravelry. I don't know, haven't decided yet. Seems like a pretty simple thing to do, so it did just take me a little bit to figure out how to start it. But once I wrote it down like this, I'm like, oh, okay, one of the colors I will only do on day 1. Then it makes sense. So yeah, I have my little gram scale. I was kind of weighing the balls. They're not exact. I tried to go for 10 to 15 grams each. Not quite sure how many stitches I'm going to be casting on or anything like that. I'm just going to kind of play it by ear because once again, I don't know what size needles I want to use. I kind of do want this to be a little bit more of a drapey scarf compared to the last one. The last one was kind of a stiff material, which is fine. So we'll see. All right, you guys. So if you're thinking about making your own advent calendar, this is the idea I have for this upcoming year, and I am really looking forward to it. Follow for